Oh, wow, 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 Facebook. Yeah, man. Here we go, no doubt. Rattling cages must have pissed off the Facebook gods. But that, show them again how the big boys do this shit. What is up, everybody, on this Monday? Streaming to Facebook, streaming to YouTube. Right there, streaming to the private server in case they decide to bring this bitch to the dirt here. Never know. It is going to be, no doubt, it's going to be a fly by the seat of your pants kind of show. I've been trying since I got home from dinner, thank you, mother-in-law, to get the stream going. As most of you already know, I do believe most of you guys already know, we are banned for 27 days now, 28 days. If anybody knows a good social media lawyer, I'm just saying, a good social media lawyer, you and I could benefit from one another. Let's hurt these motherfuckers where let's hit them where it hurts. Their pocketbook. Okay? Tired of censorship, tired of the bullshit, tired of the lies. This time around we got banned for saying that we were talking about suicide and shit. You ain't gonna hear that come out of my mouth. Dude ain't suicidal. I ain't suicidal at all. I know a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you all. He ain't suicidal either. What kind of bullshit is that, right? I don't know. Nevertheless, let's piss off some more powers that be. Why don't we? Welcome to the Matrix. Minds, my friends, and it's Manic Monday. Let's do this shit. Hi, Samara.
Brainiacs. You guys ready?
We're not in the right
time.
house. We're not in the right house. Let's go over to the DOD. Yeah, let's go over there.
It's showtime, brains.
What up, fuckers?
That's right. It's Matrix time. And it's go time.
Yeah, man.
Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's go! Talk about ufology, conspiracy, controversy,
Good
and
morning.
anything and everything that we can get into tonight.
Morning, Miss Dawn.
Let's go.
Airbrush Mish. Mr. Lee. Mr. James Roundtree says, crank
Yeah,
that
baby.
up and break off the dial, why don't we? Yeah, man. Soccer.
Break it up, break it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. It's definitely your show. Your show, and we appreciate you for being here. Buckle up, everybody. Welcome aboard.
Oh, brainiacs. Oh, yeah, let's go over here to this brain chat and see if I can get you guys in the right spot. There you are. Gotta move shit around here. Just a little bit anyway. Right. I guess you guys in there, right? A little bit. Yeah, move you over a little bit. Little bit more. Alrighty then. Miss Dawn's in the house. What's up? I do believe this sweetheart's from England or where is it? I don't know. Where is it? Where's it you from? England, I do think. Socrates, wherever the hell you're at today, bro. Shout out to you and the family. Oh, he says he's going to bed. I'm going to bed. All right. You just do that, bro. What is Mr. Larry Hawkins saying up in the house besides smoke them if you got them? Miss Teresa, Julie's in the house. Miss Teresa. Well, hello, troublemaker, Tammy Bottom. Don't tell me you guys got. See, here's the kicker. This is the funny thing. Did you guys get the notification of the Matrix going live on this account? Did you? Because here's the thing. To me, Facebook, they know, okay? They're trying like hell to bring down the Matrix. Oh, from Wales. Okay, yeah, UK. Oh, yeah. I love that place. I've got a lot of friends up in there, and glad to have you up in here too, truly. Lee says he got the notification. Lee got it. Teresa got it. James is like, nope, didn't get it. Here's the thing. They've been trying for a very long time to crush this broadcast, okay? And throughout the years, I've watched them. I'm talking mainstream people. I shared a meme on my personal page of another broadcast. I don't really dislike the guy, right? But all of the shit I've heard about that broadcast and that broadcaster, I have no idea why we as a group, as I'm not talking singularity here, I'm not talking me, I'm talking why we have been so suppressed. We have been so suppressed. There's 93%. Do you realize this? 93% suppression rate on this broadcast right here. So in other words, as at almost well, now since they're really heavily attacking the Matrix here, I think the broadcast is down to reaching like 70,000 people in a month. This sumbitch used to hit almost a million 5. What happened to that? It's called big tech censorship. Now, Larry Hawkins shared with me that Glenn Beck, right? Glenn Beck is blowing the horn. So let's go ahead and blow the horn. Indeed, that is happening. Okay? The more you go against this machine, the more you're going to get censored. I don't give a shit what it is. The more you get open-minded, the more you get less picking a side politically wise, blah blah blah. You're going to get shadow banned. In fact, from what I understand, they're going to initiate a shadow banned thing here on the Inevitable Facebook. But again, just like Glenn Beck says, and we said a long time ago, come on over to Facebook. Come on, welcome. We're welcome here. And there's a muzzle at the front fucking door. That's exactly what happened. So we all should be ashamed of ourselves for leaving Tom. Do you remember that? Tom over on MySpace, right? Yeah. And on top of that, look, Miss Teresa dropped one. We've got AI, we've got Jade Helm on our ass too. You guys, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we do not know. That we do not actually see. And AI right now is a big playable factor in all of this, okay? So I'm not quite sure if you know just how bad the AI algorithm is working very, very hard to shut your ass up. I'm just saying. You've got to be careful what you say. You've got to be careful who you talk to. You've got to be careful who you... All right? Again, no pun intended, but this little playground here, I have been around on the Internet of Things, been playing on the Internet of Things since we had a, I don't know, 14.4 baud modem. Okay. We had bulletin board systems, chat servers, MIRC, which stands for Microsoft Internet Relay Chat. So to me, this is nothing more than that really pretty. Okay, because back in the day, I can give you a link to our Discord server. Morgan Roundtrees can give you links. There's a lot of people up in here that can give you links to our off Facebook platforms. But the problem is, here's the kicker. Me, you might go to those other platforms to talk, to share things, to watch the broadcast, your guys' broadcast. You guys got whatever you want to share. The thing is, I'm not gonna have a problem coming to participate with you. Our friends are going to have a problem coming to participate. That has been the problem for a long time. And that is getting the majority, the critical mass, off of this beast, per se. This is one big ass platform. In fact, Facebook is the largest platform on the planet. Truly is. I'm seeing some people come up in here. So what's up, Miss Samantha? I seen a new feller come up in here too. I don't quite recognize the name. Oh man. Oh. What? I have no idea how to pronounce that name, brother. No idea how to pronounce that name. ZDNEK. No idea. I apologize. But see, here's the thing. My personal account that streams to Facebook here for you guys, that account, they know who I am. I've been doing this for 15 years. They know exactly who I am. And if you are participating in this glorious little DARPA experiment here, need I say, then they know who you are too. In fact, they know a lot about you. They probably know you via AI better than you know your own self. Okay? Just saying. Now, a lot of you, I'm just saying that I would love for you to step over into the no fucks given category with me. Okay? Because I truly don't. I don't give a shit about this platform. I utilize it. I try to do my best to get open-minded people into a method of thinking on their own. That is why the broadcast here is so big, is because again, I can name like 3 or 4 different broadcasters that don't even pay attention to their audience. They don't pay attention to you guys at all. So let me tell you something. If you're watching on the West Coast of things, get your head out of your egotistical ass, if you can even pull it from the vessel. These people, they matter. They matter to your show. In fact, they are your show. So let's just get something straight, big guy. Without them, you are absolutely nothing. Nothing. You are shit. Nothing. No one cares how many guitars you have on the wall. Okay? Nobody cares. I mean, in fact, Larry Hawkins shared something with me earlier. A lot of guys know what you know what, I don't even know how to do it. It's this. A lot of guys know what this means, right? If you're from the rock and roll era and you see people do that, right? That we know what that means. And a lot of females up in here know what that means. Larry shared a picture with me of 2 of these people in front of the Great Sphinx, and I about fell out of my fucking chair. I could not believe what I seen, because there's a pic again. The picture's going around the internet of some pretty mainstream people, and I'm going to tell you right now, if someone would have blasted that symbol sign over to my wife, I would have probably beat the color right out of it, dude. I know right now, if someone done that to Morgan, and James seen it, he'd probably break. Oh man, he truly, he would beat the brakes off the dude. You don't do that. You just don't do that. All I'm telling you is these are mainstream people. Okay, and it blows my mind that we hear this little broadcast, and I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the whole totality of your stories. I'm watching some of our own guests, our own past guests, get called over to that platform to do interviews. Not that I don't care. What I do care about, though, is watching this broadcast be replicated, duplicated, copied. Are you kidding me? That lets me know that they're watching. They're literally watching what you and I are doing. And I'm glad, don't get me wrong. To me, I got a really, really high pitch in my ear. Really high pitch in my ear. So hopefully we're hitting some people where they need to be hit. Because again, this broadcast is not about me. It is about you. It is definitely about you. And it always has been. That is what has made this broadcast grow so large, so fast. Whenever you hear me tell you on the introduction, this is the fastest growing internet broadcast on the planet. I shit you not. Organically speaking, Facebook hates you. Okay? Because you share the broadcast, you talk about the broadcast, you share the content, you make content for it, you are the content. They can't stand it. They don't control the narrative here. And they're not going to control, and they don't control you. The majority of everybody up in this bitch, be proud of yourself, because you've ended up and you've been in Facebook jail more than once. Now, I'm not saying that that's a good thing. I'm just saying that shows me and that tells me that you are real. That tells me and shows me that you are filterless. You have no filter. Okay? Now, I'm proud of that. I personally am proud of you having a no fucks given, no filter. I see, Teresa Julie up in here. Amy Joe, you got... the list can go on and on. Everybody, you guys are scrolling the screen. I'm watching it. That's what I'm talking about right here. I'm talking about you. You guys, Larry, all of you. No fucks given. And that's the way it should be, especially right now. The White House put out an initiative that they are going to crack down on AI even harder to make sure that you and I are in the back of the camp. We're in the back of the camp talking amongst our own selves, right? Talking amongst our own selves. And those people out there can't see us. No matter how hard you try, they're not going to see you. Or if they do see you, they were meant to see you. Your boys power blocking people in his... What? Your boys power blocking people in the podcast? What did you just say? Your boys power blocking people in his podcast tonight. That is what you said, Larry. You'd have to call me. You're going to have to call me, explain to me what the hell you're talking about. Just don't name names. Don't name names. That's all I ask you to do. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you know this, I don't name names. I at least try not to, right? Oh, man. Let me try this. Let's try this, right? Try this. Area code 519. Welcome to the Matrix. Hello. Who is this?
The Canadian raccoons are still okay.
Oh, what's up, baby? How are you? How are you doing up there?
I promised you.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm glad that you called me. You know what? I miss you, and I miss you and your old man, and the coons. I truly do.
Well, I tell you, I'm down to one phone.
Recording started.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
My computer, I can't get onto much on any more than that because the censorship up here in Canada is lovely. It's just lovely. We just love to be ruled.
You're love to be. Yeah, but I know you. I know you, and you'll find. Well, where there is a will, there is a way.
Absolutely.
Right.
I bite too.
All right. See, this is another reason
Yeah.
This is another reason we've got multiple accounts. My own personal account got hit with a 30-day restriction because I was talking about suicidal content. Which, when's the last time you heard me talk about suicidal content?
I know. Listen, mine 2 years ago got hit 90 days.
90 days. At 90 days, I would say,
Yeah.
to hell with my account, to hell with that account, and you would.
Well, that's how I ended up on Telegram.
Right? Yeah. At a 90-day ban,
I
I
ended
think.
up on Telegram.
Yeah, I would definitely be.
And it was a mullein recipe. It was for mullein, to make mullein tea for, someone with a sore throat and maybe a bacterial infection in the lung. You drink the mullein tea and it helps you heal it up.
Norma Jean, let me ask you: was it during the pandemic lockdown?
It was just. I think it was. I just finished talking to you the one time, and then I don't know. Then things got really wonky on my computer, and. I think it would be early 2021.
Yeah, it was around the time of the lockdown. They were really pressing. Every little post that you posted about COVID, right? They would always tag you and flag that content with, oh well, vaccinations have been exclusively tested, and they go through rigorous.
Yeah, and all the mice died. Or rats or whatever
we
they
both
were.
talk about that,
I
right?
think they were ferrets.
Here's the thing. You got to remember, we're watching people fall over all the time.
I know.
For real, I'm talking
I know.
people, not just mice, baby. I'm talking people. Miss Airbrush Michelle's like, who's calling? This would be Miss Norma Jean Wheatley, I do believe, right?
Lynn Stanley.
Right. And Stanley. But how's the weather up there in
Win instantly. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Jeremy, how's the weather up north?
Loud and clear. Oh, we had a couple snowstorms, a bit of lake effect, but we got about 1.5 feet, nice and fluffy and pretty and Christmas cardy, and just waiting for summer to start open up and everything. That'll be around the corner, and so I'm just enjoying the last days that I'm sort of laid off till because I do seasonal, eh?
Yeah, that was me when I was driving truck. I worked for the county doing demo. All right. And I was
Really?
I was laid off. Usually, I would tell my boss to lay me off around my birthday. So I was laid off usually around December 15th, up until about the middle of May. Sometimes earlier if we had a good contract coming up. But yeah, I was one of those people
right
too.
on.
Mm-hmm. I got a question for you.
Because then yes. Go ahead.
My question is this: are you ready? If you
I am. If I know, I know.
If you I just want to do again. I'm doing this for purpose. Okay, I'm doing this because I know at this point the big West Coast shows pay attention to this broadcast. So we're going to stick our foot so far in their ass the water on my knee is going to quench their thirst. Are you ready? When is the last time you and Stanley called this broadcast?
Oh God, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Got to be easily.
And do I remember who you are?
Oh, I believe so, because I think you and the hubby chatted through the phone about hunting and stuff.
All kinds of things. But I still remember you. I remember your voice. That shit is not going to happen I know you. I know your guys's. I know your voice. I know
because I'm tenacious.
Well, besides, I'm just saying. I'm trying to give a point here. This is what I mean by our audience, our little circle here. Okay, I remember who you are. I know you, and I want that to not ever go away. I don't. I personally do not.
It's not like I. Yeah, well, I've seen your. I've watched your shows like at the when they're run over another time, like Anyway, but I've been on Telegram because I've been working with the health side, and doing the naturopath and all that, and trying to get through all the bullshit that they're still trying to push from the medical side. That's terrible, and then to get out the lie that they covered up for when in 1910 they took away our. People call it the aura, but it's the body electrical field on the you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They took it away in 1910 out of the NIH, and now put it back in 2015. Put it back into the NIH, modified. Get it?
All right, keep going.
So with the medical doing that, then after they had removed that from the NIH and that information from the information that doctors get in 1910, at that time Rockefeller came in and in 1913 took over all the hospital, educational, universities. If you taught the pharmaceutical grade medicine, allopathic, you got funding. If you did anything else, no. So within 20 years, all your naturopath, homeopath, herbologist, Reiki, all that became more frou as the day gone on.
Okay.
Long and short of it, they hijacked the education, which gave the falsification of all these people that think they went in there to do something good, and they don't realize how much harm they're honestly doing.
The lie, the cover up, the lie, right?
The cover up.
See, here's the thing. What you're talking about. A lot of people up here in this chat. You would really get along with, and be able to share your knowledge, and they would be able to share theirs with you. And I don't want that to go away. That is so why
I know. I got to get my butt more online. I promise I will visit more often.
Stanley, kick her in the ass. Get her online more, because she's full of holistic knowledge. I know. I do also know this, and you're a rebel, man. The both of you are.
It's my passion. I make. You know what I've been doing though? I've been getting a lot of local, and they're coming in with different, say, ailments. I don't want to use any legal, copyrighted names of anything. Anyway, so they come in with ailments, and what I do is I'm making 4 liters of tea and sending them home with it. So on that side, and I've been working on teaching them how to make colloidal silver, ladies or whoever in the area and stuff like that. So I'm trying to branch out that way as well.
Damn,
you're making so much of me.
So you're making your own CS as well?
I've been doing it since 2009.
Oh, bless your heart.
Because of my vaccine injury. It was the one thing that helped keep the infections down from the attack of the spike protein that was slowly destroying me from the inside.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I had to learn all this. The reason I had to learn all this because the medical pretty well said, "Sorry, we can't help you anymore. We don't know."
Sure.
And hung me. Like, wow,
Right.
great.
You know what?
My skin's falling off the back of my legs. Is this normal?
Right.
Anyway.
Somebody just said in the chat
Yeah,
here,
I know.
Hi all and blessed from New York City. What's up, Esther? From New York City. Shout out to you. There's a guy or somebody dropped in here in the chat. I'm looking through here. Mr. Joe Harkins said, I had a guy at work collapse in a seizure. And he had just told me he had gotten the jab and he didn't have any side effects. But the next day, bam. I wanted to share that.
Okay, well, heart attacks, there is a quick fix, and that is 1 drop of cayenne pepper, or like cayenne pepper oil, cayenne pepper tea tree,
Right.
1 drop under the tongue. They'll stand back up.
What?
Yeah, there's so much healing effects in the cayenne pepper. It helps with it repairs the heart, open up all I can say is, guys, look into it. It's so fascinating that food might be able to actually heal us.
As long as they don't screw with the food. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the thing is, I hear you there, but if you don't look at your labels and you're eating ethylene glycol, then, and I hate to say, go look on your labels, and if you see ethylene glycol, that's the hydrogel.
Oh, baby, we went over. Check this out. We went over some different contents in different foods, like maybe 6 months ago, 8 months ago, and half of the shit that they stick in this food you can find in car parts. I'm talking like
Windshield wiper fluid.
Yes, man. Foodstuffs. This
Yeah.
shit. Half of our food shit is not even exportable. Export, meaning the countries don't want
If it's
our
in a
food.
box and it has more than 3 labels, put it back on the shelf.
Right. Right.
If it's in a box and has more than 3 ingredients, put it back on the shelf.
Stanley be saying, "Honey, what are you feeding me? This tastes like a car part."
Well, it's funny because I joke because I refer to it as plastic cheese because all those individually wrapped plastic cheese slices. I call it plastic cheese.
Oh,
right?
man.
That's what it is. It's
Right.
one molecule off of plastic that way. And same with the margarine. The one margarine is one molecule close to plastic. And then the bread. And see, the bread, this is what, it was hard to figure this out because people are getting the skin issues. Well, the thing is they removed the lysine in it
Okay.
and put more bromelain in it. Not bromelain, bromine.
Bromelain. Say
Bromine in
bromelain
it.
is like a
Bromelain's good. No, the
Yeah.
bromelain's good.
yeah. That's a salt.
That's your
is that
pineapple.
right? Okay, that's not. So you guys know more about this shit than I do. Okay. See, I'm serious.
No
What
worries.
you?
But anyway, they removed one ingredient and replaced it with another ingredient. Okay, so the other ingredient actually is very detrimental to the body and actually affects your hormones, and that's the bromine.
Bromine.
The lysine, lysine is what actually works with your body to help with your nervous system. It helps with the connections of the nervous system, so the tingling, stuff like that, or even into the seizures.
Mm-hmm.
Is the lysine is something you can look like carotene as well. Seizures and also mushrooms. There's 4 mushrooms that I think everybody should go and just have a nice mushroom cup of tea at night.
You know,
But there's so much.
no, I've never heard that. I'm serious. In all since I've been doing this, I've never heard what
Yeah.
you just said.
Well, because they don't really want you to know this. Because they started spraying the crops, right? And what they did was when they sprayed the crops, one of the things that was in the crop spray was the bromine, and so it caused the whole field to ripen all at once or die all at once. And that's why they spray the crops like that. Plus, there was more it affects the glutathione, but it's the gluten that they spray in the Roundup that causes it to become so toxic in our bodies.
Oh my God!
And what they do.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm watching
ripen the fields all at once.
I'm watching Mish. I'm watching Airbrush Mish up in here drop a bunch of shit. Michelle, you know what? Call her. Seriously, I'm serious. Michelle, call the broadcast.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Talk to her. You guys can literally feed off of one another. This can become a really, again, I was just going to talk about random shit here on this Monday.
No, it's huge.
You guys, you're talking. The both of you can really, really, really share a lot of good information tonight. You know that? I'm serious.
Well, in the mushrooms, anyway, I just want to say the reishi mushrooms are the ones that help with any radiation poisoning.
Reishi?
So
I'm going to share. I'm going
to
hang on. Okay, you keep going. I'm going to try to open up
turkey tail.
Didn't even prepare for this, but by God, we're going to do this. I'm going to name.
Oh, I know. I'm flying by the seat of the pants. I just glad I called you, but we could plan another time that I could, because I don't know how much longer I can be online. Hang on. I'm only here till midnight. Sorry.
Okay.
Like Cinderella, I gotta go.
How do you share? Oh shit! How do you spell that mushroom?
Reishi. RESH. I'm going to get the box because I don't want to spell it wrong.
Reishi. I'm gonna just
REISHI.
Thank you, Shane. Shane dropped it in there as well. Hang on. RE.
And there's lion's mane, there's chaga, and the turkey tail. The turkey tail helps with the digestive side, the guts. Lion's mane helps with the neurons in the head, brain rebuild. Chaga helps with radiation as well. Go ahead.
I'll tell you. Already, I'm going to share this with you that if this stream on Facebook just starts spinning, you'll know why. This girl is touching a nerve and sharing some really good content, and I'm going to back it up with like literally I'm going to share it with you and show it to you. So as we're talking,
powder form's good, but tea is wonderful.
Let's roll over here.
I'm reading your wall now.
You're reading my wall. Okay, I'm check this out. All right, so I'm sharing this on the live stream. It's been known in Asia for 4,000 years as the mushroom of immortality. The reishi is...
No, can't be food, can't heal us.
Right?
Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. It says the reishi mushroom tea, traditional medicinal properties, is known in Asia for 4,000 years as the mushroom of immortality. What? It supports the immune system and helps keep the body in balance. We've created this sweet citrusy blend of orange peeled tea, blah, 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 blah. Let's click this and see what the hell this is. And looky what we've got here. Let me make this smaller where we're going to see it. Look at this. I did not know it.
Oh, yeah, that's one I've used. Yeah.
Stanley, you've got an amazing wife, bro. This girl going to keep you alive for years, dude. All right, so.
Oh, I have, and he's worth every minute.
Look at this.
He's priceless to me.
I've not seen this.
Yeah. Okay, this type of tea is actually a morning tea because of the orange peel. That's more of a wake-up type of tea. But you can also you can get a reishi, and it's I'm trying to think what the company name is. And it's the ones I use are for nighttime, and they're for help for healing.
Okay.
Because you go into detox and stuff through your sleep cycle as well. So the other one is it's a tea company, and it's TEE.
Hang on. Hang on.
INO.
Hang on. Say it again. Spell it for me.
TEE. T is in Tango, Echo, Echo, Charlie, Charlie, India, November, Oscar.
Okay.
It's just the company that I use. I don't get anything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just
Okay.
so that everybody knows.
So,
And I use them at night, like the last cup of tea. And I'll tell you, in lion's mane, I sleep like that. And 500 milligrams of magnesium just before you go to bed, $1 million.
what?
Sleep like an angel.
Man.
Yeah. Magnesium, magnesium, 200 milligrams. Take 2 of them. You could only take 1 even if you were concerned, and then take 1. But I'll tell you, you feed your body magnesium just before you go to bed. It helps with all the sleep cycles through the body, and anti-inflammatory.
You know, I got my problem. My main problem in life is sleep. I'm serious, and a lot of people are suffering right now because they can't. Because a lot of the here's the thing.
I got another one.
The sun.
You got it in your kitchen, I bet you.
What is it?
Yeah, okay. So you take cocoa, real chocolate, if you've got any sort of real chocolate.
Okay.
And you take a little bit of that, no more than 1/8 of a teaspoon, under the tongue, half an hour before you go to bed, and then 15 minutes before you go to bed. These 2 little pieces. Good glass of water. That actually primes the melatonin. For the cocoa has what in it your body needs to make melatonin. Don't take melatonin supplements because it causes the body to become lazy and not actually make melatonin anymore.
You're talking regular cocoa, like Hershey's cocoa.
Oh, real if you can get cacao.
Coca?
Yeah, the real cocoa. But you can use Hershey's. The problem is, read the label. What did they do to it?
Oh, right. Damn it.
Right.
Of
Okay.
course.
That's why I say that. Yeah. But no, in a pinch, yeah, you could take that, add it with a bit of honey, and then under the tongue, it may be bitter, but actually it will do the same. But like just what's in the ingredients in it. See, sublingual under the tongue, you get 2 absorption. You get 1 into the blood, and you get 1 into the lymphatic.
Teresa's like,
both of your...
No, not Hershey's. Not Hershey's.
Go
hell
for it.
no. I said, they're telling me, oh, hell no, not Hershey's.
Hell no.
Okay.
I know.
You think you're teaching
in
me?
a pinch, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Hell, I don't know. I'll have these guys, I'll have them all like, their eyes will be like bugging out. They'll be like not sleeping for days. I gave them the wrong shit.
Well, Hershey's is still chemical based. That's all, because what they've done to it.
Okay.
It's same as, everything else that's in pretty well our cupboards.
Right.
Right? Anything in a box, that's what I always say.
I think I seen someone. Don't throw me under the bus here. I think it was Miss Beth Ann said something about she had a steak, or somebody had a steak tonight, and it didn't even taste like steak. That's just a lot like you saying independently wrapped cheese. I know, again, the wife that I don't want, Airbrush Mish, I love her to pieces, but she's been trying to get me off of coffee, off of cheese, off of all kinds of different shit that she knows, and even now I know is bad for me. Okay? That doesn't taste remotely right. It doesn't even taste, seriously, cheese, depending on the cheese, it don't even taste like cheese. What the fuck are they doing?
Can I answer Airbrush? Because
food. Sure.
Well, yeah, it's a slow poison. Airbrush. The one is actually carrot. Is the CAROB? That's a carrot. That's from the carrot family, not the chocolate family. That's the difference between those two. But it can be substituted for chocolate, yes. But it is not. Sorry, it went up the wall.
She's trying to get
But
everybody.
cheese is good for you.
She is. I mean, Michelle up here, I love her to pieces, man. She is so knowledgeable when it comes to anything detrimental to our health. Okay? This girl makes her own tinctures. She literally, she could produce her own broadcast probably the same as we do.
I love women that can make,
She does this.
Make them. That's amazing.
And I wanted her to call, and she's not responding.
Well, let's, Matt, you have my PM.
Right.
Let's make it happen.
Well, sure.
Maybe later this week.
Well,
okay.
This Friday we've got a broadcast. We've got an interview with Mr. Brad Olson, archaeologist, Egyptologist, ufologist. He there is nothing that we cannot not talk about with Brad. Just saying. So Friday is out of the question. The following Friday, I do believe, is Alima Yesman, our Germany girl. She is a Fourth Reich German, and we talk about Nazi shit. We talk about bases down in Antarctica.
The dumbs.
Yeah, the dumbs. We talk about all kinds of things. All right, let's tell you what. Let's meet you and Michelle. I'll throw you two into a chat, and we'll work on some talking points. We'll talk about what you guys want to talk about, and it'll be your guys' show. That's all I am as the host. That's it. Your guys' broadcast.
Yeah, you can look up stuff on the computer.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, I'll look it up.
Stuff on the screen for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's. That again, going back to what I said in the very beginning of this broadcast. This is why this broadcast is shut down so heavily, is because we were able to give you a voice. This is like, it's like you having your own little platform. Mm-hmm. It's not mine. All I do is make the pretty pictures and share shit. You know what I'm saying? This is your guys' thing, and we need it.
Yeah. Well, I'm over on Telegram.
Okay.
And I've got Natural Healing Channel on Telegram.
Why didn't I know about this?
My natural hand. Well, it was. I didn't really talk a lot about it because at the time when I was dealing with you, I was still very sick with the vaccine injury. I was to the point where either I had to get it under control or it was going to take me out.
Oh man!
So at that time, I was still in a healing stage and still learning. I found out it was boron. Once I started taking the borax, it stopped the critters from migrating, and the pain stopped.
Well, yeah, it's a parasitic killer. Borax is known as being the parasitic killer.
Yeah. Yeah. And it also sticks to the artificial crap that they've nicely put in us as well.
Hang tight.
Nice to know.
Hang on. Hang on, Norma. Hang on. All right.
Yeah, my tag for my page is Heal Hope.
Heal Hope. All right.
It comes up Natural Healing.
Hi. Area code 518. What up?
Tag for my page.
Well, you're gonna have to do better than that. I can't hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. There she is.
I can hear you.
All right, just mute. Just
hello.
Mute the broadcast. That's all I asked. Just mute the other end.
Just mute.
Yeah.
Mute the broadcast. That's all I asked. Mute the other end.
Michelle, mute the broadcast.
Hello?
I can't.
I can't get. It's repeating.
I know.
Michelle,
because you gotta mute it.
Hold on.
Mute Facebook. Stay on the phone.
You got. Muted.
Okay.
All right, Michelle. This is the raccoon lady. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Pleasure to meet you.
You know, hello, raccoon lady.
Let me again. I'm gonna tear her name up. No, Miss Norma Jean Wheatley.
Winston.
Winstanley. Do you see?
Okay, look at it this way. Win instantly.
Win instantly. This is Miss Norma Jean. Win instantly. Look, man, I'll just sit
God
back
bless
with
you.
Stanley,
That's all
drink
good.
beer, and shoot the shit, and probably polish weapons.
I know.
All right, look, Michelle, meet Norma Jean. Norma Jean, meet Miss Michelle. This
Hello,
is-
Norma
Hi, Miss.
Jean.
Hi, honey.
How you
So-
doing?
Oh, living the dream.
You're
Keeping healthy
just
and
like me.
positive, and
Great.
yeah.
You're just like me. You know everything exactly what I know, too. And there's a lot more to know, too.
Oh,
so much.
absolutely. Yeah.
Every day we could be learning this stuff, and it just...
Well,
but
that's
it's
why I teach.
amazing. You teach?
The more I teach, the
Wonderful.
more I know. Yeah, I teach on Telegram. We have a page there, and then when I'm in chats, I've worked with some nurses and some doctors a little bit. Once they get past the ego.
That is
sad to say.
That's great. I forage, and I love it. I think I love that more than anything else.
Well, when you make it, that's an art in itself. I haven't really. I make it because I buy it from people like you that make it.
Right.
But then I educate people on how they can use it and get them off the pharmaceutical side and the allopathic poisoning of the body.
It's so hard. They think this is like foreign to them,
Boo-hoo.
and
Mm-hmm.
they're scared of it. But they're not scared of the doctor. Operations and disease.
Oh, I know. But also, if you look at the parasite, and the parasite rampant throughout the world now, the parasitic infection that everybody has. But think, what happened? Grandma is no longer around. What did Grandma make? She made date squares. She used cloves. She used fennel.
Yeah.
She used, and that is all gone. That's a science that if you're lucky, if any of it's been retained by any of the younger generations, which is a shame, because even your antibiotics are in those.
I was telling my friend about that too. About it's like a whole bunch of the parasite is like we're walking around a big parasite. I lost like 25 pounds on a parasite cleanse.
Right on.
And I couldn't believe that. In 4 months I lost it and took it for 2 months, and I have not gained a pound back, and it's been like half a year or almost a year. I can't even remember, but it's amazing stuff, and I wish people would parasite cleanse. Number one, get that done. Everyone.
Yeah. But then, when you do a parasite cleanse, you've got a buildup of metals because your body sort of has them there and the parasites feed on them. Plus, you've also got, when the parasites do go, you get that hertzing effect can happen when they die off, and it sort of sludges out heavy into your bloodstream, so you sort of feel run down that way. But after you finish those days, it's amazing.
I did the liver first, then I did the metal, and then I did the parasite. And the parasite
Bingo.
really,
Yeah.
none of them did anything other than the parasite one just dropped the weight like it was. I dropped parasites. It was weird.
Well, the metal actually did, because when you did the metal, it takes a while, but your body stores cellulite, and what it does is it pushes the metal toxicity out to the outer surface of your skin and pads it with cellulite. So once you do a metal detox, then losing weight is easy, and keeping it off is easy, because you do not have that toxic layer of metal.
Ladies,
Well,
I've got
I
a,
just
body's
did a
protecting
tub-
the organs from.
I got a question for the both.
Yeah, I just did the tub tox detox, and I couldn't believe my skin. It was like it opened new skin for me. I never ever thought this would happen, and you know, it was just borax and baking soda and some Epsom salt. And
Well, I was doing
sat
that
and-
twice a day.
What?
I was doing that type of bath twice a day because it actually helps take the gets rid of the poisoning from like that. I was having the heavy metal poisoning that you're able to detox it out of your skin easier, and it's for every 50 pounds of person is 1 cup of Epsom salts. So if you're 150, it's 3 cups that you should have. 1 cup of boron, 1 cup of baking soda, and a half a cup of mineral salt.
Ladies,
don't
I've
know.
got ladies, I've got a question. Listen for a minute. What does this do? What does this do to the good bacteria in the gut? Because a bad gut is a bad body. A good gut or a healthy gut means that the body is at optimal performance that it could be.
Absolutely.
So what the hell does this do to the good bacteria in the gut?
What is she asking? What does though?
No, I'm
bathing?
asking. I'm asking that if you're doing a complete full body detox, getting rid of the metals, the soft metals, hard metals, and you're just trying to get your shit back straight, right? What does this do to the, like you know how they say that an antibiotic will fuck the gut up, right? We know that it does.
Antibiotic. Yeah.
So what does the borax?
Antibiotic would.
What does this borax do to the human gut?
Oh.
Nothing.
It's got to do something.
But I
Man,
wouldn't take it orally. I
I'm-
take it sublingually.
Right.
Sorry.
We're taking it orally. We're both seeing. We take it orally here and there, like pinch, every day.
A
Yeah,
p-
pinch, just the littlest amount. And it has no effect on the flora and fauna of the gut, I don't believe, because it's actually a salt. So it'll break it down. The salt will be pulled out and used in the stomach acids to create the stomach acids, and the boron itself will probably go into the bloodstream to help move the other minerals throughout the mineral cycle of the cell.
God. Hey, Mr. Alan Carpenter, like I lost 100. Oh shit! The guys, Stanley, listen here, listen close. Mr. Alan Carpenter says I lost 150-pound parasite. Cleanse my own self. I got a divorce. Oh God!
That was the quickest day of his life. I hope he didn't lose the house though.
That is some funny shit right there.
I've been a divorce too, man. I lost a lot of weight. I got rid of my parasite.
Oh my God! You guys are killing me.
So, you know what the big parasites are, Matt?
My ex-wife.
Facebook. Facebook is the biggest parasite.
Yes.
I think it's our government
Well,
and the Fed.
That is our government.
yes.
I know.
Michelle Espinosa says, I just came in. Are they talking about borax? And I say, yes, they are.
Yep. All I did was went by the borax, touched my little finger in, and I got about 5 little crystals, put it under my tongue, and I did that maybe 3 times a day, and that was all I took of the borax. I did
Do you know
not
what
take
they
a lot.
do online?
What's
You know
that?
what they do online that really makes me amazed is many years ago I used to look up stuff, and I wouldn't do it because they would say, you know, it wasn't
Can kill you?
research. It wasn't research. It wasn't looked into enough. And they always make you look away from it because they say that, and they're doing it with every single one of them. So you really got to just do your research and read around and read what the government says, number one, because then you really don't, you want to see where they're at. That's how I do it and see what's going on. But, you know, the information's all over the place, everywhere you go. And it's so hard to get some really good information. And I guess after a while you start seeing the bad information and you start picking up the good information, but it just takes a little time. So just don't be scared to do any of this holistic stuff. People are scared of it, and I just don't understand. I know I was at
food. If there's concern, there's moderation, but it's food. We're a mineral wheel. It's funny when they've got us convinced that we're, I don't know what the medical, how they figure it out, but we're a mineral wheel. There's all the minerals in the periodic table are in our bodies, and they're held in stasis in a energetic, rhythmic system. And when one of the minerals goes out, the other mineral maybe rises, and you get a disease, whether it be, say, you get too much sugar and your chromium lowers down too low because you're not getting it through your diet, whether you can't absorb it or it's just not in your diet.
Because of the fluoride calcifying every single bit of our body, so nothing can get in.
I gotta throw.
Yeah, that too, and the gluten too, the wheat side.
Ladies, I gotta throw this out there real quick because
I'm so clean of all that now.
Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on. Larry
dangerous.
is said, and this is true, it is very dangerous to just blindly change your biological chemical makeup or your balance without knowing what the hell it is that you're targeting. I agree with that statement.
Been in our whole life with GMOs and.
But what you can do is you look at sea salt and do it sublingually. And that way you get all the trace elements, and your body works with them.
I've been yelling Celtic sea salt to everybody, and nobody understands it.
Well, they don't know how to take it. They don't know how to take it.
They don't even know what it's going to do for them, and it is amazing. It gives you energy. It puts water in your.
Also helps with your heart, blood pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They have no clue. Yeah. But you know what? They just sit there and they sit and they listen. I got this. I have to go to the doctors. That's all the energy they put towards that.
Norma, are you able to see my screen?
I'm looking. They know we aren't stupid.
Yep.
That is why they want to eliminate us. Amen. Yes, we're not stupid. What? I'm still here. I'm still here, so I don't know. I'm still here.
We're all still here.
I shared your profile. I'm sorry. I shared your link in the chat, Norma. Because again, there's a lot of good people in here that would love to hear your stuff with what you're talking about with Michelle. Again, I love her to pieces, man. She knows I do, but she's trying to kill me, make me live longer. The things that if I literally did everything that she's tried to tell me to do over the years, am I lying, Michelle? You've told.
Well, 1 through 10, know them. 1 through 10 challenge. Nobody's doing it. I don't see anybody coming back to me and saying I did the challenge, Mish.
Yeah, man. We gotta get you two ladies together for a broadcast that will be absolutely off the chain.
Yes. Yeah, we gotta try to unbrainwash them.
Oh yeah, because they've been told so many false information, and they run with that one, and nobody looks. What do you mean? And then we find out later. No, that doesn't how the body works. But
you know what I found out was so interesting is the history of these herbs were in our foods in the first place. Like, you know, when they did a ham, they put cloves on it.
Well, the cloves is anti-parasitical. I do not want to say this, but aren't you sweet, Pappy? God bless you.
You're right.
Go in peace. Yeah. Your law, I don't. Yeah, well.
I think that we are
Maybe
awake.
in your next life, you and I will be friends.
I think that we are awake. And I think the majority of the people by now are already awake. So with what Pappy just said, I'm not quite sure why he said that, but
That's okay.
I think
God
that
bless
we are awake enough to now know. I'm being serious. I think that they know if we
Don't know where to start.
they know
Well, I'm going to diffuse that, what he says.
all right, diffuse
We
it.
don't need it. Yeah. But God bless you. Go in peace.
That go with God, Pappy. Go with God. Like a moth to a flame. Go with God for I don't know. Every now and then you get them people that come into to take a shit and leave.
Don't forget honey. Honey's a fantastic antibacterial. It's really good. Natural honey.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of the white stuff, that white powder crack.
People don't know how to get off sugar. They don't know how to. It's worse than anything that they've ever had in a lifetime to get off of. Because it took me a long time to ditch it, and many years. But I started in my 30s, so I gave it all up back then. But it still sticks with people. You still find it, and somehow it gets to us. But
there's other sugars you can buy in the grocery store. I think what it is they're not used to the honey, because you can get a harder honey, like a cream honey, and that works easier to work with. But in the grocery stores too, get the ones that have molasses, so at least there's something in them,
The problem is they're doing too much of it.
Oh well.
See, it's
the addiction.
You don't realize it's sugar. It doesn't matter what kind of sugar it is, So I do monk fruit powder. And that's what I use,
Nice.
honey or monk fruit powder. And the monk fruit powder is amazing because you only do a dab of it. You don't do no teaspoon or nothing. You do like a very teeny bit, and it tastes
But raw
sweet.
organic honey is perfect too. I keep with my honey. Yeah.
I'm a gluten-free baker too, and I'm not even intolerant. That's how I'm clean, so clean. No wheat, no flour.
But there is a sugar out there that doesn't go alkaline. It doesn't go acidic in our body. It's a sugar that doesn't go acidic, and that is maple syrup.
Oh.
It becomes alkaline.
That's like honey. I mean, that's like lemon.
Same with apple cider vinegar. It becomes, when it hits the blood, alkaline.
Yeah. So outside it is acidic. Inside it's not amazing.
There's a good. Go ahead, sorry.
Either put it on your teeth and ruining your teeth, and then it's alkaline inside. So people got to understand all that.
But they weren't taught that, nor your doctors really were ever taught that. Anybody with diabetes is a mineral diabetes is a mineral deficiency. It's chromium. Go pick up a bottle of chromium and watch your sugars level.
I wouldn't know. I don't have any of that stuff, so I never have, and I never will.
We worked with it in a small village in the Dominican Republic, and we pretty well within 200 miles have no more diabetes.
Wonderful. That's how you do it. It's people just got to have faith in this. They really do, and not faith in the system. That's the problem. They have a faith in the system.
What was the blind faith that we were taught?
We all had a faith in it at one point. We did.
Yeah, we were taught it, right? Trust the doctor, trust the police officer, trust the, Yikes.
Yeah. Hey, I have. Everybody should do this. I just found this out. Take a flash or the light when you go to look in your mouth. Take a picture of your teeth, and that's what the dentist is looking at, because you got a bright light in your teeth, and you can see everything that's going on in there. So the dentist can't even see anything on a 2D X-ray. They're just looking at your teeth, and they know what to look for. So now we can look at it. We go and put a light in your mouth and take pictures. You can see exactly what they're looking at. So I'm just giving you guys that information.
Here's a really good statement by Anna Long. She says, why are the doctors not outspoken on all of the added sugar in all of their stuff since there's so many damn diabetics? That's a really good statement. Why?
Because the sugar industry, the sugar industry was one of the first buy-offs of the medical industry.
I'm with Beth Ann. I don't do dentists. I don't do dentists at all. When it
Do you
unless
do oil pulling?
I do coconut pull. I do coconut pulls, as well as I wash my teeth. I wash my teeth with baking soda, as well as
Hydrogen peroxide too. The 3%. The 3% hydrogen peroxide is actually really good.
Right.
I make my own toothpaste.
I have one that's got neem. I've got neem oil for mine because I like to put an antiparasitical in the area sublingually in the skin. So if you breathe it in, if you get into someone and there's any parasitic or anything, and you breathe it in, it catches with the antiparasitical.
Oh. I
use
just use
neem oil toothpaste. Sorry, go ahead.
Charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
To get into the gums and
No.
really get the.
Ain't nobody drilling my ass.
So I do the charcoal and I do the coconut oil and then I do the baking soda and that's it. And I'm so happy with that toothpaste. And it's cheap, does the job.
You can put a little tiny bit of clove or oregano oil that's perfect the way it is. Or mint.
Oregano and rosemary, and I make a whole bunch of different ones, but I've done some weird ones too, so that people wouldn't even think of, didn't even never heard of. But no, I'm just experimenting. That was my first year, was last year. And I love doing fresh herbs in my tea, just taking a fresh herb and throwing it in my tea. And throwing fresh herbs at the end of your cooking, not during the cooking. Some of it maybe for flavor, but you're just ruining all the value of it. So if you guys want to get all these herbs really in your diet for detoxing you and doing whatever, you can do that. You could throw it right in your food at the end. Some of it you can't, like rosemary and but it's and garlic right at the end. Don't even put it in while it's cooking. And I really advise that because everybody is ruining all the value of all of it by just cooking it right down. What do you think?
I want to throw this out there.
Well,
what do you think of this comment? Because you guys are talking about honey, right? All right, so now Pappy Kelly has come around and says, if you cannot see the hive where you're getting that shit from, don't trust it.
Yeah, well, you don't know if they cooked it.
What do you mean by cooked it?
I get my I get my honey from a distributor is the third in the U.S. and he's right in New York. It's only like a half an hour from me, and they're the best third in New York, the biggest distributor. It's the smallest place too. Yes. So I'm getting my honey from a great place.
You got a migraine, Beth Ann? Look at some magnesium, hon. And a great big glass of water.
See,
calcium calcium squashes out the magnesium, or either or. I think the magnesium squashes the calcium out, and that's where
they balance each other.
And the fluoride comes in and then just kills it all.
Yeah, it messes up the balance. That's when the boron comes in and actually replaces the fluoride.
I had no idea that this show was going to go like this tonight.
Really?
You know that? I had no idea. Thank you, ladies, for doing this, because I was just going to fly by the seat of my ass and talk about everything and anything, but I much so would rather discuss this and hear it as a benefactor to everybody than you guys hearing me spout off at the damn mouth.
Well, let's one more thing.
Hello,
Crisco. Who has Crisco in their fridge?
I bought it to make candles if I ever had and needed it. If the
Okay,
electric
yeah,
went.
that's about all it's good for. But Crisco, if Crisco was made for World War II submarines to
Yeah.
grease the nuts,
Yeah,
and they got rid of the lard.
yeah.
And because of the lard missing out of our diet, the meat prion for our brain, and that's what caused Alzheimer's and a lot of other health issues.
Just think of
Was
all
the
the years
true
it takes with
lard.
it.
I know.
And they're still eating it.
From the
They're still
what was it,
taking
1948 or something? They brought it in. Submarine grease nuts.
And another thing is eating out. And I've told everybody on my challenge, don't eat out because they're just doing the wrong oils. They're using all these vegetable oils. They're using all the oils that they're not supposed to be using. And everybody thinks that an olive oil is not good for them. And they're
Oh, it's
rather
fermented.
trust
Yeah.
vegetable oil.
Yeah.
And so they're all eating out thinking, they're not even thinking what the oils are doing to them. And that is like the number one thing that's killing them eating out, is fried, oiled stuff. And they put it in everything. It's not, even if it's not fried, they're going to put it in there.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
but
the
that's the
stars, there,
poisoning
babe.
of all the food system. Thanks for the stars.
All I can say is wow.
That's
Peace out,
cool.
dude. I will bother you no more. I don't understand what the hell that came from. What is going on with Mr. Lee Grantham there? I'm not quite sure. Large, Mr.
Well, he must not like healthy stuff.
I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Pappy says lard is one of the best foods additives for your food. I will say this. I cook a lot of my shit in bacon fat. Bacon grease.
Yep,
I cook
it's lard.
almost everything
Kinda.
in bacon grease. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Me too.
All right. You ladies at an hour and you guys, we've been going at this for about 40 minutes. Do you have anything else that's like that we can discuss?
I have another one.
Go ahead, please, by all means.
Colloidal silver is an antibiotic.
There it is.
And I had a toothache, and I already complained about the tooth and about all the underlying stuff underneath the work that has been done under our teeth. Well, if we take the colloidal silver and swish it around in our mouth, I've had a toothache. It went away because of it. And I'm wondering if this colloidal silver can clean out underneath all that stuff we're not seeing. And I'm wondering, and that's what I'm really on a mission for.
Colloidal silver will, under your tongue, the nanoparticle silver in the colloidal silver will absorb through your blood and through the skin and everything. And yes, it will take out the bacteria. It's antifungal and candida. The only way I use colloidal silver is I spray it under my tongue or use it topically. I don't usually drink a lot of it, but I use it sublingually. I spray it sublingually. It's so easy to make, though. Oh my gosh! It was one of the first things I learned how to make.
With a machine or with just putting silver in
Just
water?
a battery, a 9-volt battery and 2 leads.
Oh my gosh! All right, you got to put that one on the feed so we don't forget about that one.
Now, when are you guys
What was that?
When are you guys gonna write articles about this? One of you, because
I have. It's on Telegram. I've got all this on Telegram. I'm sorry. Facebook tossed me.
I don't know. We could do all that, but everybody's doing it for us.
Yeah, I'm seeing it showing up all over the place, so I'm loving it.
Everybody needs to get on a group if they want to know about holistic stuff, mostly about the tinctures. Go on something that has to do with the herbs. There's a lot of people, teachers I follow. They're amazing. So maybe I'll
Can I
get
talk
some,
about the teachers for a moment, though? because right now they're going after in
Yeah.
Arizona, they're going after the naturopaths and that.
Yeah.
And there's an article I got through Telegram, and there's no way I can get it to Facebook because one's the phone, the other's anyway. But they're going. Well, they've been killing us off for years. They've been killing those type of people off for years.
Yeah. Barbara O'Neill, number one. Well, she's amazing. She came from Australia.
Yeah.
Well, like kind of get her out of there. They did nothing, her and her husband, and they did they have a retreat. I don't know if it's near Arizona or not, but she's amazing, and and she's helped everybody and saved their lives, and that's what they don't want.
Yeah. Have you heard of Joel Wallach and Dr. Glidden? Because Dr. Joel Wallach, Dr. Joel, and Dr. Glidden are the two that I've and they do the longevity program, which is a little expensive, but it's all the trace elements, and he does radio talks almost every day. I still think he does on this as well, and that's through longevity that you can get through the internet. And they're the ones that went and got the selenium that they were able to may treat some cancers on the bottle without the FDA losing its head, but they took in I think it was over 7 vans full of data to finally get it passed that selenium does stop the replication of bad cell in the body, like a mutation. With selenium, mutation can't happen because it won't with the selenium.
Well, with all these things, there's so many things that we know are curing that's holistic.
Yep.
And so the one thing that I really believe in, and it's literally costs no money, is intermittent fasting and fasting.
Yep.
You can get your cancer rate out of you, but just not even eating for 20 days or 40 days, And
3's max. You only need 3.
3, yeah.
You only need 3 because 3's the reset of the liver. Yeah, it's only 3 days, and you know what? You can substitute instead of food a little tiny bit of that sea salt because it's the mineral deficiencies, the minerals that are when you're fasting. You'll get a cramp because you're low in magnesium, and take that sea salt gets rid of the cramp. It blows through the fasting quick.
I had restless leg syndrome all my life, but I didn't know how to get rid of it, and I finally got.
Well, I got something better.
Sea salt, and it's gone now. Sea salt, it took care of it, but and it's just amazing that I had every ailment, and everything is gone. I have no pain, no nothing. I tell people, and they don't believe it. I'm 60, and I have I had degenerative disc, I had arthritis, I had everything. I have traumatic brain injury, I have everything. And I had so much health issues that, because I was drinking, but when you quit drinking, it does solve 100% of your health problems. I really do believe
alcohol.
It antagonizates your body if you're drinking even on the weekend. It just antagonizates it, and but I believe doing it free and not buying a whole bunch of stuff like supplements.
Yep. I'm with you on that.
I dropped them. I never did supplements, and I believe people go overboard or don't even know. Like, you're only supposed to take the supplements when you have an ailment. When you have an ailment, you feel something come. You're only supposed to take the supplement then. But people take them every single day, faithfully, 31 days a week, a month. So,
see, like, for example, go back to the chromium for a second. Once you have diabetes, right? So you start taking the chromium. You go into your doctor goes, oh, your numbers have settled back down. So, okay, we'll take you off the insulin. So they take her off the insulin. She continues with the chromium for another, say, 6 months, and then she drops off of it and see if her sugar changes. By then she's balanced at her chromium. The chromium's getting in the trace elements again. Because you should do trace elements, which is sea salt. Go ahead.
But if diet didn't change, nothing's going to change because after that, you know. That's what I feel. If the diet does not change, people think that they can keep doing all this stuff and then keep the diet they had, but it's the diet is what got them in the first place.
Well, I wish we could use sea salts and magnesium, but that's maybe to help you sleep tonight.
Magnesium is the number one.
Magnesium deficient.
Let's say something while we got Miss. Hang on. While I got Miss Lay up in here, her and her husband are from Australia. Okay, her and Jody put on a really, really, really good broadcast. I want to shout out to her and him because again, them two are amazing people. I've been kind of watching their broadcast for quite some time now since they've been doing it. And I really, really, really would love to have them part of the Matrix. It's just trying to get the way they do things a little bit fine-tuned. And then I will definitely talk to her and him and about streaming right here. But I wanted to shout out to her as well as Lisa for all of the stars and shit that they've been sharing with us. Thank you very much.
No. You know, can I say something about the iodine?
Well, of course.
There's two different. There's iodine that you need from seafood, and we're so deficient, and that's where the radiation, we need it because the radiation right now, and we need it a lot. And people do not eat seafood. They don't get it, and they need to, and it's crucial, really bad. They have to get it.
If you're concerned about taking it, you can actually put it on the back of your hand and let your body absorb what it wants. And if it absorbs really fast, well, guess what? Your body wants it.
Well, I guess
absorbs really slow.
I heard about that.
Ladies, hang on. So Mr. Roundtree says the sea salt is good. Don't get me wrong. Okay, sea salt is good. But he's pointing out it does not have iodine in it. Okay, so he's not really big.
Just trace them out.
Of course,
you get enough in your diet.
What, iodine?
Yes, we get enough in our diet. We
Damn,
don't need
James.
to have any of it. You get it everywhere.
Bro, thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that, James. What are you doing? You guys,
and
you're killing me, man.
It's either you don't have enough iodine in you or you had too much. It's either or. People don't know how to regulate it.
But if they have too much, then they usually have a magnesium deficiency. Because that's what I'm finding. Either it's iodine that they're really deficient in or magnesium. And that goes against the two blood types, positive versus negative.
Check this out. I thought I was going to kill myself once. I really did.
You're not going to do that, man.
I'm just listen. I went to the local store. I went to Walmart, right? And I got some iodine in a I'm talking like the old school iodine that we used to put on the grandma and mom's shit, right? And I put I put 2 single drops in a damn water bottle like I've got right in my hand right here, right now. And that tasted like shit. Okay?
Yep.
But I drank maybe 3 drinks out of it after letting it sit for, I think, 2 hours. I'm going to tell you right now, I thought that I was going to kill myself with that.
I wouldn't have done that. Why would you do that?
Especially plastic. Yuck.
All I'm saying is...
Use glass next time.
You said use glass. I'm just saying, did I even get the right stuff? Because it says not for... What?
Isn't it... You mean that brown shit you got?
Yeah, the brown shit I got.
The brown shit. Yeah. That's only the test label. To put it on your hand. Just like she was saying, you put it on your hand and test to see if you need it.
You're looking for potassium iodine. 46%. Don't go any higher than 46. If you do 46, three drops only in 2 ounces of water.
Yeah. Oh. See, I was trying to eliminate my damn self. I was like, bye-bye.
Why can't you just eat seafood? Hey, Matt, you like seafood?
I love
Fish?
seafood.
Oh, there you go. You're
Thumbs
all
up, Shane.
set.
I do. I like tilapia. That's
Tilapia is
yeah.
farm raised. Don't buy tilapia.
See, every damn thing I say. I want a divorce. Everything I say, I like. You're like, nope, out.
Hey,
Coffee, out. Get out. Right?
all right, eat your farm raised, but you got to find out what it's about first.
Mike Pyle says salmon. Salmon's not bad, although I don't like. No. I'm a catfish guy. Catfish, how's that? Is that okay? Is that okay?
I'm with you.
Right. Can I have catfish?
Yes, it's good.
There we go. Tilapia. James
How
like
about
tilapia
bass?
is bad. What?
Bass is nice.
Bass
Pike.
is good. Pike, yeah.
Honey, it is
Perch,
18
I don't know.
degrees in Ohio. Do you really think I can find a bass right now? You ain't gonna find me drilling no damn 4-foot hole in no ice going ice fishing. Not this dude. No, hell no. Nope.
My lake didn't even freeze up 100% this year at all.
Catfish. Yes, catfish.
Oh, you said something about you had restless leg. We came across something, and they call it the pickle juice cure, and a lot of athletes and that use it. So what they do is they take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of water, put it by your bedside, and if you wake up with one of them cramps in the middle of the night, you take a little tiny bit of that, and as soon as it hits underneath your tongue, bang, stops it, and it
That's
doesn't repeat.
nuts.
That is nuts. My
Well, I'll know that.
my 81-year-old uncle, he had that for years and years and years, and he tried that, and it worked. And he says I maybe have to do it maybe once every 2 weeks.
Well, I'm fine
it-
now after
yeah.
I did the salt.
But once you get your
I
balance
found
of your minerals.
Oh yes, and I'm not acidic. I'm not acidic. I'm alkaline body too now, so I'm not as acidic as There's. I was eating blueberries every single day. I didn't know they were the most acidic. I was eating them like crazy, and so I finally, I had a show on it to tell everybody all about it, but they didn't. I don't know. I never knew about all this stuff, so now I finally know. Makes me happy.
James Roundtree, we're talking about catfish, and that's great. We're talking about fish up in here, and now James is like, I'm gonna have to go get me a catfish po' boy real soon. He says, in fact, I'm starting. I haven't really eaten today.
We're making them hungry.
Or tonight. Yeah, we're making Matthews. Hell yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We talk about food. That's why.
Well, yeah.
Food that is good for the body.
Yeah. Damn it, man.
There was a question there. I thought I saw.
So
I saw a question go up. What's that? Sorry.
So is pot good for the body? Marijuana, cannabis, good for the mind.
Yeah, well, we have receptors in our body for it. Absolutely.
Yes, and I need them really. I found out I really do need it because I have traumatic brain injury and I need it. I really do. I wish I knew about it when I was younger because I had it since I was young. I wish.
Look at
I
the
knew
lion's
I
mane,
knew.
though.
I've been
But
doing
check
that
out
every day.
lion. Yeah, the lion's mane's really
You have
good
it?
for the brain.
You know what it does for me? It gives me my life back. It literally gives me a schedule, makes me do things again because people don't understand. It's silent, a traumatic brain injury. It's just silent. You can't even do a schedule. It's really weird. You can't do things. So I do my lion's mane, and I'm so crisp. Like my mind is crisp. So I think people should try it. It won't hurt you.
James Roundtree's like, marijuana might be good, but it's not very good for a drug test, though. And I'm like, right? I mean, I drive. I got a CDL. I can't lose my CDL. Mike Pyle, he drives. He can't lose his shit either. So that for us is like out of the question on a regular, okay? I mean, I know Mike, he's got to like puff from time to time. But we just can't have it in our system to where we'll fail a DOT piss test. We just can't. I mean, it's
You
not.
could drink pickle juice, I heard. I heard pickle juice gets rid of that and for the test.
Beth Ann says she drinks
There's
pickle
a
juice.
herb, and I can't think what the herb is. There's a herb that they use too, and I can't think of what it is off the top of my head.
No, I mean,
I heard something about that a long time ago. I forgot what it was too.
no comments is my. All I'm saying is people like Mike, me, Socrates, Alan Carpenter. These people, we can't lose our livelihood, right? So I can't do it on a regular basis. There's just no way. However, I do.
Is it for actual pain?
Is
it for actual pain, Matt?
I do it. I usually smoke for meditative purposes because I can't land I cannot land my plane. Okay, whenever I smoke, I literally cannot. I go into a God mode stage, and I cannot land my plane. It's like my mind goes. I will have the answer to everything. I'm just being serious. If anybody's ever seen me on marijuana, they'll know. They're like, oh well, he's a know-it-all. Yeah, I mean that's just the way I go into.
That's how I am.
I mean I am whacked. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you guys real quick about something that's really interesting to me. Is the synthetic, right? Synthetic stuff like. You see everybody around here going around it's like smoking these CBD Delta 8, Delta 9 vapes,
Delta
right?
8, 9, no.
What is the deal?
Delta 8, it gave me aches and pains. It was supposed to get rid of it. I was doing the hemp one and the Delta 8, and it gave me pains because I ran out of it, and I didn't know where the pains were coming from, and they went right away as soon as I stopped doing those vapes. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I do not like. Isn't Delta 8, 9 in our brain anyways?
No, it's a synthetic. It's toxic to us.
I don't know.
They mucked around with it.
There's
The
something
vape
I
stuff
read
is-
about there's Delta 9 in our brain, something in there. I'm not kidding you. I was reading all about it. I'll have to get that article up on that I was reading.
The dude to ask these
I don't know.
questions would be Larry. Larry Hawkins knows all about that shit. So with what I'm asking about the synthetics, the Delta 8 synthetic, Delta 8 through 11, smoking it via what do you call it? A vape. I don't know the difference between. I truly don't know the difference between smoking it, out of the plant. That is after they've already extruded the THC out of the plant. Versus the synthetics. I don't know the difference. James Roundtree says yes.
Our brain doesn't know the difference. I don't think our brain doesn't because people are smoking it.
We have natural
it
receptors
like
for
regular.
THC Delta 8.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Now that's just what James says. We have natural receptors for Delta 9. Larry says, "Ain't nobody got time for that conversation right now." So you know what? We need to, right? We need to talk about that kind of shit too. At one point.
Well, Matt, you know why everybody's doing that? Because they won't legalize the regular pot anywhere. So everybody's smoking that, and they're all pissed off. They want it legalized, regular pot. So they're all smoking that stuff, and it's so bad. I believe it's the worst thing ever that it was existed, is them to come up with,
I don't know.
Simulated anything. Simulated vitamins, any of that stuff. Synthetic. Fake.
Miss Anna Long says,
Matt, this has been a scream. This has been awesome, Matt.
Well, I've enjoyed you.
I do have to... I will return.
Awesome.
All right.
I know.
So much fun. Thank you for speaking with me. I mean, I'm glad to join you.
a pleasure meeting you. If it's okay with you, as I said, I'm on Telegram. It's called Natural Healing. If you do the ampersand, capital HEAL, capital HOPE, Heal Hope is my natural healing page on Telegram. If I know, I know. If I don't, I say so. It's been a pleasure with all of this.
Norma Jean, would you do me a favor and drop your link to your Telegram chat in this broadcast? Will you do that? Or no? Or do you want me to send it to me? If you send it to me, I'll send it to people that request it. How's that? And then they can go through you.
All I can do is comment on. Can I comment on the wall? Will it let me?
Sure, it'll let you.
Yeah, and I can put but I don't know if the short link will do this. I have. Okay, let me get you the Telegram link.
All right, just drop it up in there.
And
you're not on Facebook at all?
No, only just me myself. I don't have a page on Facebook because, as I said, they got rid of me just around January 11th. For a while.
Oh, I'm surprised I'm still on there.
What the hell?
I know.
I'm on Airbrush and Mesh. I just put everything on my regular one, Airbrush and Mesh. I just put everything public. I don't care anymore.
Mr. Pappy Kelly says our government in our government here in British Columbia, Canada, they'll give you anything. They're even pushing drugs on our children in schools and not even telling the parents anything about it. What the hell is that about?
I believe that.
What the hell is that shit? Is that real?
That's part of the kill. Yes. Part of the kill off.
Yeah. It is. Just like the fluoride, they did it and without us knowing while we knew they were giving us.
What the?
Okay, I dropped my link, and it's
awesome.
If you're in Telegram, you can do @Heal Hope. Capital H is on the Heal and the Hope, and it's my passion, and it's been a pleasure, Matt. It's always been a pleasure with you.
Thank you, Norma. I appreciate you for all that you do, and you, me, and Michelle gonna have to get together. Are you approve? Are you okay with me, you, and Mish having our little? Okay, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
As long as I can get through by phone.
You can, absolutely.
Oh, I had to call 3 times, so it's okay.
Imagine that. No, we'll start Michelle. Look, we'll start a little group chat, and if you ladies would like to get together with them, the more knowledge, the better. I'm being serious about this. The more knowledge we can get together and expel it, meaning share it, the better, man. I love the two of you guys getting in cahoots with one another. That I think is going to be an awesome broadcast. So you guys just make it happen.
My only advice is people need to focus on everything that's wrong with their body. They need to pinpoint it. They need to look into what they need to take for it. And it's got to be either holistic, because the doctors aren't doing nothing for us. So you just focus on your body and what's wrong with your body. And it's everything that's wrong with your body. You know what's wrong. So you got to, every single one, you just got to knock it out the park. And that's it. That's all the advice I have today.
I got one. I got one
You
for
got
you.
one?
First thing in the morning, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, tablespoon of lemon juice, and a tablespoon of honey. It jumpstarts your whole body, feeds your eyes the sugar it needs, alkalizes the blood, as well as primes the stomach for the day for digestion. God bless.
Oh, yeah. And alkalining your body with the lemon is the number one in the morning.
Norma, thank you. Stanley, shout out to you, buddy. You got an amazing wife, bro. And we got to do this.
He's my blessing.
Well, I can damn well guarantee you that you are his as well. All right, Miss Norma, take care of yourself. Okay. Good night. Good night.
Keep healthy and happy, all of you. Happy and healthy.
Happy
You too.
and healthy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, Miss Michelle, my airbrush
What?
Mish. Let me ask you something.
Yep.
What do you think of Norma?
Oh my God. See, she's the other side of me that knows a lot more than me when it comes to this stuff. But I'm just doing the tincture side, so that would probably, if she had the time to do that, she would really benefit. Because that's the missing link, you know, when you're going through all this and trying to be healthy, and you can make your own tinctures. It's free. You can go out and forage for it, and grow it. And it's the only way to do it these days. You could buy online. I've been buying some stuff online, but do we really trust it, even if it says organic? Would you rather just do it yourself if you can? Possibly.
What Pappy just shared, this really, really pissed me off, man. Our government's giving the children drugs and all that shit. He says check into it, make people aware of it. That literally blows my mind.
They need to take their children to get checked.
Where? If they're pushing the fucking shit in school, where are you gonna take them? Right? I mean,
Bring them to the doctor.
He literally said they're pushing the shit in school, Michelle. So if you can't trust the teachers, you know, pull your damn kids out of school. Get them the fuck out of there. You know that as well as I. Just get them out. If you have the ability, just get them the fuck out of that place. Yeah. I'm serious. They are better off at home learning, or unlearning what. Whatever. All right. Look, Michelle, we gotta go. Love you. Say goodnight to everybody. Say something positive on your way out of this kind of sporadic little show here. I had
even more positive.
What? What did you just say?
All right. I'm gonna say something very positive.
All right, do it.
Love. Feel your heart once in a while. Love people. You know, actually, just feel something for once. We're so dead now inside with everything happening out there. Try to feel your heart and your love, okay? That's what I'm going to do.
Awesome sauce, Mish. We're gonna throw you in as well as a couple ladies that would like to participate with you and Norma into a chat group and let you guys just collab. I think that would be one hell of a broadcast for you and Norma.
Oh.
I'm serious, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Michelle's like, let's do it. All right, babe, take care.
No, I am.
I do. You'll have every one of these guys up in here.
I begged on this stuff.
All right, man. Take care of yourself, Mish. I love you. We'll catch you on the other side, okay? Good night to you.
Happy night.
Good night.
Sleep well.
Bye. All right.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, I don't even know what to say. I thought that it was just going to be sporadic, just a sporadic fly by the seat of your ass kind of Manic Monday, but wow. Miss Norma Jean and Airbrush Mish collabing. I loved it. It was absolutely a great show. So you guys didn't just have to hear me rant rave about, my least favorite vegetable over in the White House. Shout out to you, Scratch and Sniff. Yeah. All the big West Coast shows. Shout out to you too, big boys. This broadcast is absolutely amazing, and you guys are the ones that make this show worth even being here. I'm serious. It's not me. It's not me. It is you. It is you guys, and I appreciate you so very much. I'm serious. And again, I've reached out to 3 different people tonight that you guys have already heard me say. That would be Miss Lay and her better half, Jody, worst half, whatever you want to call it, in Australia. They do an amazing little broadcast, and I would love nothing more than to collab with them, get them streaming a little bit better, to where it's like I'm all about the looks, as well as the content. Get them on the same kind of little page as Michelle Espinosa and Bradley and Mr. Jim. And I'm going to tell you what, I have no problem whatsoever us streaming once again, Australian content, because these are absolutely beautiful souls that they've got the heart, they've got their heart full of passion, of teaching, sharing, uniting, right? Exposing. It's amazing. That's what it's about. That right there is what it's about. So again, shout out to you guys, Norma Jane, Miss Airbrush Mish, as well as all you brainiacs. Miss Lisa, I thank you so very much for the stars in which you have shared with me tonight. As you guys very well know, the broadcast is under fire. I'm under fire. Share something with you while we got an opportunity. If you can smash that subscribe button and mean it from your heart, because I appreciate every subscriber that we've got. You guys are the ones that float this boat for real. If it wasn't for you, this broadcast would not be. I'm telling you right now, without you, this broadcast would absolutely, positively not happen. Okay? So every subscriber, all of the stars, all of the love, you guys are the ones that make it happen. Okay? Just telling you. All I do is make the screens, host the platform. This is your guys' show. I've said it from the very beginning, and I'm talking like the very beginning, a long time ago. So it is what it is. You guys continue to be you. Love one another. Take care of one another. Okay? Because that's what it's going to come down to. Again, I love you. Peace out. I'll catch you guys here on Wednesday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock West Coast. I know you hate our ass time. Good night, everybody. Crank it up on your way out of here, Brainiacs. We are out of here. Yeah. Man. Yeah, man. Let's do this. One of the fastest growing talk shows on the internet. Your show, baby. Welcome aboard the Matrix Minds. One of the most controversial conspiratorial shows on the internet. The Matrix Minds. And that's right. Buckle up, everybody. Let's go. Paranormal, huh? Conspiracy, huh? Ufology? Hidden Egyptology. And anything and everything we can get our hands on. Let's go. Welcome aboard. The Matrix Minds. The Matrix Minds. Your show.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth.
Matrix Minds audio backtracks by Richard Roller from Victoria, Australia. All your audio needs, audio creation, audio editing for the podcast, for movies, outright music creation, touch-based productions. Contact Richard Roller at richardroller007@gmail.com.
Hey everybody, Austin here with Colorado Custom Game Calls. Are you looking for a game call for your upcoming season? Are you looking for something unique? Are you looking for a gift for the hunter in your life? Well, look no further. We got you covered. At Colorado Custom Game Calls, you get to put your own twist on these calls. Whether it's waterfowl hunting, big game hunting, predator, or turkey, we got you covered. So be sure to hit us up on our Facebook and Instagram or on the web at coloradocustomgamecalls.com.
What is up, all my beautiful and gorgeous souls? I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as the Shaman, through the Matrix Mind Media. So tell me, how many times have you wished that you had that special power of prediction? You know, to know what was going to happen before it actually happened and took place. To have some power and control over that situation before things came flying at you out of left field. The thing is, you actually can have that power. You can be aware of what's coming. Tune in to Astrology TV with me for Breaking the Cage. Every Sunday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Matrix Mind Media. And I will go through the astrology and help put you on the right course and get you back in control of your own life. Love you guys.
This CBD fluid is a whole flower fluid extracted from the cannabis flower. We don't use any heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract, so we get all of the components of the plant. All the CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. This allows our body to absorb at 60 to 90% rather than the average of 6 to 10% absorption you would get with a CBD oil. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water and this is a fluid, it's highly absorbable so that you're getting 500% more nutraceuticals per dose. We also have this available in our CBD spray as well as a muscle rub with all kinds of botanicals. You're going to absolutely love it.
Check it out, brainiacs. matrixminds.live/CBD. The CBD I use. Feel free again. Feel alive again.